Good morning, guys. How you doing? I hope you had a great day yesterday and you're excited about today's trading. So let's just jump quickly into it and see what happened, what transpired yesterday from the outlook. So I remember stating yesterday that while I am bearish, I would like the idea of sales from this high, and more so, I am quite reluctant to any side of the trade because of the level of expansion that has happened and also the geopolitical events that have been occurring. Especially this week, we have the World Economic Forum happening in Davos, and I, I don't know how it will affect the market, but whatever is being said there is definitely going to affect the market, especially with all the tension that is currently happening in the world. I think a lot of resolution and complications will happen from the conversation in Davos. It will either get worse or get better from that forum. So yesterday I was, albeit I'm bearish on EU, I'm bearish on GU. I'm bullish on EU, bullish on GU, bearish on dollar, and so I should be looking for just sales. However, in the spirit of being a trader, I tried selling GU yesterday. I didn't actually take. This was later analysis, but I didn't actually take this trade. I tried selling EU as well. I was looking for sales here. I did not take this trade as well, but that was the direction I was looking towards. Then this was the trade I took. I think I mentioned yesterday that if I was going to take any trade, it probably would be, oh, this one. That's a USD card. So this was the trade I took. So I bought USD card here and I got stopped out at half the risk. I risked half because first is Tuesday starts for me are very bad. And also the whole economic and geopolitical events just made me very skeptical with going full risk. And these are some things you have to consider and understand. There are scenarios and times when even if you want to force yourself to trade, it's advisable to just have your risk, reduce your risk drastically, and see what the market presents. There's always going to be more opportunity, and not no one single trade is you don't expect any single trade to be an home run. An home run is going to happen by itself. So don't always look to make all the money in the world on one single trade. So I reduced my risk here, and yeah, that was it, just minus 0.5% risk. But going into today, what do I see? I think I think we're still bullish on GU and EU. If I was to pick somewhere to buy from, it would be here. So I would like to see what the market does here. I would like to see the market get to this breaker block. I think the names don't really matter anyway. So I would like to see the market get to that breaker block and observe the reaction that happens from there. And yeah, that'll be it. I don't see myself doing much today actually, except we have a massive sell towards here. And yeah, if we have a massive sell towards here, yes, I'll be looking at that then. This would be a range to consider. This one. This will be a range to consider. And yeah, also keep in mind that Trump is speaking today at Davos, and Trump is the man of the moment. So yes, expect some volatility or some uncertainty in the market. So GU, same thing. As you can see, the market is a little bit on unpredictable in my books. I think, in my opinion, this appears when we should just relax. So I'm excited I used half risk yesterday, and today I'm not too excited about trading. I don't want to expose myself to this, and I don't think you should too. USD card, same thing. I don't see much, but when it comes to my head, what would I say? I would just stick to the bias that currently exists. I would sell USD card. Um, I'll sell USD card. I'll look for a trade, maybe. Now this is not certain. I'll look for a trade maybe somewhere around here and sell and keep selling. But that's not something I'm excited about. It doesn't look clean. I will try to buy pound again, maybe drop somewhere around here and then buy. And EU, same thing. So I am pretty sure gold is continually pushing higher, secondly. So 5,000 for gold is going to be the level that the psychological level of it, because why should they get 5,000? There's no reason for that. But 5,000 is the level that we'll be looking towards. And yeah, I don't see any. I'm not too technical on gold. I don't see how one should buy. It is overextended, overbought. Except you're a scalper, I don't see how you really want to be trading gold now because it will just keep going higher and higher and higher. Maybe some people's strategies could have given them entries here, but really, I didn't get anything. I didn't have anything. There was no way for me to have bought gold if I were trading gold. BTC, BTC on the other hand is extremely bearish. It's now very funny because it's just like all markets are just diverged to themselves, and this is a very risky environment. So it's understandable that these things would occur. Very risky, uncertain. We're facing scenarios in the world that we probably have not been in in decades, maybe 5 decades, and very very serious tension amongst countries, amongst allies, in fact. And that is a very complicated scenario. So again, I'm still bearish on BTC. I think this lows will get taken, and maybe ultimately this low. So BTC to 74,500, maybe. Albeit I think it should get to 80,700 first. So I'm bearish on BTC. I like all of these lows. I think it should get taken out, and then this one eventually. So if I was looking at BTC, I'll be targeting 75,000 for BTC. For the Nasdaq, I'm still bearish on Nasdaq. I'll just hold on to the level that's 24,650 on Nasdaq, and I think more bearishness because certainly the American market is in the forefront of a lot of the geopolitical tension that's happening now. And again, remember that I stated there's going to be a lot of earnings reports and earnings announcements this week and next. So because of that, we would have to just watch. But on a technical basis, I'm bearish. I would look for sales somewhere around here and targeting these lows. As you can tell, today is not a very exciting day for me. I'm not looking to the market for much. I'll be sitting on my hands most of the day. Obviously, if anything presents, I would partake in the opportunity, but I'm going to be very, very, very careful. I don't have an extra 0.5% to give to the market. I'll just preserve my capital until next week after all the events have played out, and yes, we'll see what happens. So, this was insightful, and maybe you got some ideas from this, and you are encouraged to not push to not push the gun too much and just relax a little bit. So anyways, until tomorrow, I wish you all good luck. I wish you successful trading, and yeah, until tomorrow I wish you peace and good luck.